Hi everyone, it's Chef Timmy James coming to you again, and today I have part 2 of my series on garlic. And as I told you before, garlic is one of my most favorite things to eat and cook with. Some people, when they hear garlic, they get nervous because they get stomach upset or they get heartburn or various issues when they eat regular garlic or fresh garlic. Roasted garlic, on the other hand, when you roast garlic, it changes the chemical composition of it. So you don't have the same effects that you have with fresh garlic that you do as with roasted garlic. So today, I'm going to show you how to roast garlic, and it's really very easy. In my first part, I showed you can buy garlic as a bulb, and each one has its own set of cloves individually with their skins on that. But actually, roasting garlic is so simple and it doesn't take a long time. So what you would actually do is you'd place your garlic clove on its side on your cutting board, and probably within like a ½ inch of the top of the garlic, you'd be able to slice off, and then you actually cut off the tops of each of the individual cloves, or as many as possible. So I'm going to put this on the side. I'm going to place that on my cutting board, and just be careful as you're slicing to get a really sharp knife, and just do a nice slice across your entire bulb of garlic so that you actually see a lot of the exposed bulbs, exposed cloves actually, of your garlic. Then you actually go in, and you do not have to waste anything. So I'm going to drizzle I'm going to drizzle oil on top of all the different cloves here. You can be very generous with your olive oil. It's not going to go anywhere. As soon as you do that, you place it on a baking sheet. You don't have to grease it up or anything, spray it with non-stick spray. You just put it right on. Some people actually use muffin tins and they put them in the individual muffin areas just to stabilize them. I don't. So it's your prerogative if you want to put some salt on it. I tend to not do that. What I have done is I've preheated my oven to 400 degrees, and I'm going to place my tray with my garlic on that for 30 to 40 minutes. After I took out my garlic out of the oven, I let it cool for about 15 minutes so that's easier to handle. You don't want to burn your fingers. So again, you will see the garlic, and it's all soft, very pliable, and still in its individual things. We have it there. We're not going to waste anything. So it's very easy to do. I always put gloves on to make it easier to do, and to also save the scent of your hands. So I'm going to take each one. I'm going to start out by just sliding out each individual clove, and see how easy it is to come out. And I'm going to continue going around. And each one just actually slides out because the olive oil has softened the cloves, and the olive oil has also lubricated all of the skins of the onion actually. If you get one that looks like this, all you need to do is just squeeze it out. And I have a little bowl here that's handy for me to just put them into after I take each one out. But you just go through the whole process, take them all out, squeeze them out, until you get them all done. So now that I have all of my cloves of garlic taken out of the bulb, I can use them for a lot of different things. I mentioned you can use them in mashed potatoes. You can actually use them in guacamole if you like a more milder garlic taste. If you do put garlic in your guacamole, you can eat them just like this if you're like me. What I also like to do is to sprinkle them on top of a brie cheese before you bake it, but then you put it under the broiler and you sprinkle these underneath before you put it in. When you take it out, it's actually a wonderful, cheesy, melted, gooey appetizer for people, and they can just scrape their bread in it and just eat it like that. But again, for those of you that cannot eat garlic the usual way, this does actually make it very possible for you to enjoy garlic. And thank you for joining me today. As usual, I really do appreciate your comments. Please be sure to comment below. Please also subscribe to my channel and spread the word about me. And let me know what you would like to see next, what other cooking tips or anything like that you want to hear. Again, until next time, I'm going to be loving to cook and cooking with love. Thank you for joining me for part 2. Stay tuned for part 3.